Check, check, check. All right, all right. So that was I actually just released that beat the other day. That was Flight, I guess a week ago. Flight by yours truly, TyLuv, out on all platforms now. Holiday edition. Merry Christmas cookies. Yo, let's get it. All right, today, gonna turn this camera on really quick. Oh, hey, it's my face. Whoa. There we go. Dude, that'd be fun. Doing just like, all right, guys, we're in the lab making beats right now. Oh, that'd be such a funny angle. Oh my goodness, gotta straighten out my hat. Let me get this coffee cup out of the way. Make it look like kind of decent. Hang on a second. Maybe if I zoom in a little bit more. Then it's just kind of cutting me out. Hang on. What if I zoom out just a little bit? That looks a little bit better. I'll get this coffee cup out of the way too. But, oh man, that cam link would be quite the trip. Hey, I'm just make it a little better. There we go. I guess I could get a light back right here for the piano. Yeah. Like on top of the piano, shooting up might increase the ambiance of my room. Or we could go for the face cam look, 4K HD. Just, I'm right here with you making beats. But hoping everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. It is December 22nd, 2023, also known as day after the winter solstice hump day or summer hump day, depending where you're at, right? So here we are. We have 7 vibes this week we made, and today we will do the sound design session. Yeah, so we're just gonna go through, mix stuff, try to make it sound a little bit better. Remember, during the week on Chop This, we primarily just make arrangements. So let's listen to all of them sequentially here. I will turn these all back on, reminding myself I do have to toggle them off in real time. And from there, we'll go to each one and maybe add something if we feel like it. If not, that's totally fine too. I think we should be good on that part though. But all right, here we go. This is batch 3, vibes 1 through 7. Okay, so there we go. Vibes 1 through 7. There are some heaters in there for sure. So let's go like this. We'll save this first one as vibe 1 in batch 3. There we go. That way I can just go like this. We can hopefully do that. Yep, we're good. We can do that. Oof. You know, I always get scared doing that kind of thing. You just never know what's going to happen. But all right, let's get into it. Let's make sure. Okay, cool. So this one, I do like this one. What was I doing here with the drums? I turned the drums off. I might have thought they were really bad. Okay, so I do kind of think those drums are bad. synths. Let's see what I was thinking with these synths too. I just like... I will go like this. I'll turn... puts a little bit of compression on the piano. And I might do that before the RC20. This bass is just straight, dude. Just straight bass right here. Let's go. You know, I haven't been able to get Guitar Rig 5 to work, and that's probably my favorite one. I do have Line 6 Helios too, but I gotta really get that back on here. So let's see, Dirty Studio Bass. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Okay. Let's see if I can't get something else going on the piano here. Probably should look at the chords really quick. What do we got going on? D major. So what is the... You know what? I don't know if we need another melody in this. This sounds pretty cool. Only thing I'm gonna try to do is kind of, we were getting on this yesterday, so drawing inspiration from breaks is really helping me out lately. Like, let's see what this sounds like with this. Ooh, okay, so hang on a second. What I do like from here. Okay, so this is just for... These are, I guess, Ghost 1. Okay, so got a little idea here. Let's see what if I turn these drums back on. I think... that doesn't sound too bad. Let's go like this. Let's get rid of these hi-hats. So just adding those... What if I change the kicks too? Hang on a second. Yep, if I get some hats back up in here, we'll okay, I'm also gonna go like this too. I'm gonna create a new one. We're gonna check out feeling I know a kit I had, Boombap 2 was pretty dope. We had two things going on. a second. Let's go like this. What happens if I go like this? Okay, this is kick 1. Oop, so I have to go like this. Okay, hang on a second. We're gonna get something cooking here. We're gonna move this. Okay. So kind of like just the aesthetic of this a little bit better. And then what I'll do as well is I'm gonna go get addictive drums in here too, using always, shout out RnB Soul, always use his JD Beck kit for the hats. Definitely recommend checking out his kits for addictive drums. He's also a really great sample maker as well. So definitely always check that out. Sample maker, drum kit designer, just overall amazing producer. Nothing but good things to say. But let's go on here. That's all I need to do, because I'm gonna go in and just adjust this anyways. Like the crispy fullness. Yeah, I love the I dig that a lot. Let's go in. Ooh, I think I have yesterday. Hang on, I think I made an instrument that is literally drums, addictive hats, sampled sound. So try to become more efficient in our creations, right? So if we go like this, we're gonna go, let's see what this sounds like. It should sound, ooh, that one was really hot though. All right, and let's go in. Let's grab these drums, make them. I'm gonna go like this. We're gonna delete that. We got the hats view on. Let's go in. So yeah, I like this. The Boombap 2 kit is got the organic sounds here. It sounds like, right? So let's go like this. Bush. Okay, and was that snare 3? Nope, that was snare 1. We're gonna say snare. Bring them over. Ooh, we got ghost though. really don't even do too much to anything. What if I went like this? Yeah, I think this sounds pretty dope. Cool. Okay, I will hang on a second. I'm gonna make a new folder. Well, I guess it's just gonna come up. I'm just gonna make a new folder where I can save it directly right away. So yeah, a Vibe 1. I dig that. I think that sounds pretty good. I think that was one where it was like I guess. Okay, so batch 3, let's go like this. We're gonna have to say, oh, we got some little kids in the hall. We're gonna have to go like this. Vibe 3, and we just go underscore. It is 78 BPM. And I think I saved that in the wrong folder. Yes, I did. Holla. Don't worry, I can move it though. There we go, we moved it. Okay, Vibe 3. That's pretty cool. I thought that one sounded pretty good straight off the bat. So let's go back to the main and let's just save it as batch or Vibe 2. And we will keep it moving here. Keeping it moving before the holidays. Yeah. Gonna have a... Well, I guess everybody has different views on Christmas. I know some friends I was hanging out earlier with today. They were talking about how they basically endure their family, right? They have to endure their family over the holidays, which I guess is, that's a state of being. I don't necessarily subscribe to it, but I can understand. Especially there's a little bit of a little bug going around. I know some of my friends are sick, so they're like, yo, dude, like I'm sick, I got COVID, and I said the C word. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that on YouTube, but I'm sick, I got the flu, excuse me, and I have to go get presents still for my kids, right? So, what do we do here? Okay, so this is Vibe 2. We got Vibe 2. So we're descending, not descending. I guess we're just slowly navigating to, let's see what this tempo is actually supposed to be. When in doubt, reverb your synth all the way to the back end of the universe, for sure. right? Because that doesn't have to be like up front. I don't need to hear that up front. I don't even know what this is. Yeah, I don't think we really need that. That's really unnecessary. Let's see, always got to make sure on Fridays what's going on, because I do have students later on, and sometimes I tend to miss them because I'm just so in the flow. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's do the same thing. This one's pretty much, I mean, I like this. I don't know if I got a kick. You know, this is just for myself, especially. I don't want to be up here. How did I put the lead in the back? Yeah, I'm actually not making these into beats. I'm just making in these. So two people said something up once. I'll answer the first question that came through. Rasad, how did I put the lead in the back? I just added a ton of reverb and I took off the highs. And then Hayden said, what's up? You got to start arranging the beat now. I'm actually not making beats. I'm just making samples. That's like the whole Chop This series. So I'm just making a sample for people to arrange into the beat. At the end of every week, I sell every sample pack, which usually has like 4 to 10 of these like smaller loops in it for like $5. And so you get like 4 to 10 loops for $5. So hopefully that answers that. So I'm not actually looking to arrange this at all. I'm just looking to get like a solid super loop, and then I just move on to the next one, right? Reverb, is it at 100% reverb? Let's see. It's at like 60. And then I cut off a lot of the high end. So like for something like this, I don't even think I would honestly probably just go like this. I don't even think I'll include drums with this, because it's like, I mean, producers, the huge part of your sound is your own drums, right? So if I would just make this a loop, I would just go like this. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'll include the drums. I don't think I'm going to do anything else to this. I might just put an EQ on this kick because it's so huge. But yeah, I don't even know if Hayden's still here. Thanks for asking, Hayden, for sure. Yeah, if you want to check out any of my beats, dude, just go on Spotify. I'm TyLuv. I make like full lo-fi beats. Yeah, each sample is stemmed out, and then I include the MIDI for the chord progression. And then I also include a PDF of like the chord progression I'm doing, and also scales with how to play over it, so you know how to like improvise over it, and you know how to make your own bass line and stuff on it too. So I tell you exactly what I'm playing for chords. You have the MIDI so you can see the notes I'm playing, and then I give you the scales with like the scale is written out, like how to play over it, right? Verbatim per note. If you hop on over to my Selfie store, it's just TyLuv, TyLuv. Actually, hang on, this will be a lot easier. This is a batch 2. TyLuv.selfie.store. That's it. I think this is like $5 on my Selfie store. And this one, I think there's like 6, I want to say. I think there's 6 or 7 in there. So, and then there's another one up there too. But yeah, I'm just trying to grow like a sample and loop thing too. So I do like arrange full beats for sure, but right now I'm just making samples. I'm just trying to get into that space right now. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, I stem out every sample, give you chord progressions and everything. Oh, dude, I haven't tried out Live 12. I'm just on Live 11. So it says, have I tried out the 12 beta? The MIDI transformation and generation features are unreal. What do you mean by the generation features? And just because some of this is clipping, what I'll do is I'm just going to lower everything by 5. Oh boy, why did you do that? Oh, I hit a line there. So I added, where is this? I can't even see it. Oh, there it is. Might bring back some of these highs. I guess you really can't even hear it on the piano. Yeah, cool. I think this is a good for a vibe. Yeah, I think that just the chords are cool alone here. Let's just do a rundown of just the bass and the pad, right? I'll add a saturator to it. See if this helps. Is that a diminished chord? I think it sounds like one. Let's see. We have what do we got going on in here? Oh, you're gonna link the Ableton video? Cool, dude. Awesome. Thank you so much. That is actually, well, yeah, it is. It's pretty close to a diminished chord, Rasad. So what you're hearing is a minor 6 chord. You are hearing A minor 6 with C in the bass. That is this sound right here. So if I go like this. So if it was fully diminished, you'd have this E as an E flat, right? What's pretty cool is if you know about tritone subs too. So the tritone sub of D7 is A flat 7, right? So what you can do too to create a crazy sound is I could actually play this chord too. Check this out. This will sound nuts in this progression. But it's not going to work well because I have the bass doing something that it's going to conflict with, right? But if I just solo this and check this out. So this is E flat minor 6 now. So it's a minor 6 chord, a half step above of my dominant chord. Here's our D major 7, right? That sounded fine, but why it doesn't sound fine with everything else on is, well, it sounds okay, but it's just a lot of tension. And yeah, Hayden, if the link doesn't come in, feel free. I don't know if you got IG. My IG handle is just it's TyLuv you, TYLUVYOU. And so if you want to message me there, you can message me there. But this is the minor 6 half step above minor 6 chord, which is implying a tritone substitution. Right? And it's not fully diminished because we don't have this A. Now this would be a diminished chord. That's what you were hearing. With the E up top, it's not diminished, it's just a minor 6 chord, right? So yeah, good ears though. You're really that's great ears. It's doing the same thing. Okay, cool. So we'll do, this is just 808, lead synth, piano lines, hats, 1 snare kick, vinyl. This looks good. What are we at? We're at 82 BPM. Okay, so this is vibe 2 underscore 83 BPM. I think yep, 83 BPM. Okay. Oh, God, that was not 83 BPM. That was 82 BPM. So now I'm gonna have to go up in here and delete this. But yeah, dude, start exploring 6 chords. So like for major chords, like if you're just playing D major, it would be like a, ooh, can you hear that? No. Why isn't that playing actually? Interesting. There we go. So instead of D major 7, then here's like G major 7. Here's G major 6. Right, so it's just different sound, but it really helps with dominant chords. Playing minor 6 chords is dominant chords. Hopefully Hayden sends that video over. That'd be super dope. I gotta go in and I gotta delete. Wait a second. Now I'm really confused. This is vibe 2. Oh, okay, so hang on a second. Oh man, okay, so I'm gonna actually just delete this whole folder because I'm gonna have to go back here. We're gonna have to just backtrack really quick. Export. This is vibe 2 underscore 82 BPM. Okay, let's go back to the first vibe because we gotta export that because I saved it as vibe 2. But yeah, I've been experimenting with them a lot. I'm not very good at improvising over them yet. It's lots of altered chords. Nice, dude. Thank you so much, Hayden. Hayden, do you make beats? Vibe 1. This is 78 BPM. There we go. But yeah, Hayden, let me know if you're a producer, and I'll just send you a folder of the packs. And Rasad, I got to do that for you too. Anybody who's like just coming in and interacting with me, like while I'm here, I'm more than happy just to give you guys the packs because you guys are making this not worth my time. How should I say it? You guys are making this experience so much more enjoyable. So I feel like hopefully it'll help you out in your production journey. Nice, dude. Yeah, I need to do that more. I'm definitely hang out in like the RnB, lo-fi, Boombap world more than anything else right now. But I need to start experimenting with just everything, like you are. It seems to be, maybe get into like. I've been listening to a lot of what I call it sad girl folk lately. So like I've been listening to this artist named Olivia Barton a lot. I can't remember how I found her, but it's literally just folk music. It's great. But okay, so I don't understand here. So let's just talk about it. So I don't think I get it. You are using a 6 as a dominant to go to the 2. Well, so let's just say this. So if I want to play a D7 chord, I can play D7 as A, C, E, F, right? why? Oh, I gotta turn it on. Right, so that's really just D9, right? So it's just taking the 6th chord. So like to play a D7 chord as a 6th chord, you play a minor 6th chord from the 5th. So the 5th of D is A, and you would play it as A, C, E, F sharp. That's A minor 6th, and that implies D7. Right? There's the resolution. A, C, E, F sharp to G, B, D, F sharp. And I could also play it as G, B, D, E too, for G major 6. Right? And then you can start making scales out of it. Can you hear that scale? I'm just playing G6, here's A minor 6, here's G6, stuff like that. I hope that makes sense. I think I have like a, hang on a second. Do I have, let me pull up, but yeah, Hayden, I'll message you back. I'll message you one of the packs on Instagram. If that helps you at all, or if you're interested. If not, totally cool too. Just let me know either way. So hang on, I'm gonna pull up Pearson Platinum. They have a keyboard on the bottom. I think I have an instrument of it really quick, so we're gonna just dive in and do a little harmony lesson right now. Instrument rack, we have Rhodes Pearson Platinum. Okay, so if I go like this does have a keyboard. So here we go. Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's always fun to talk to somebody and meet new people, dude. Meet new producers. And if you ever just like, yeah, dude, I feel free to send me some of your music. I'd love just to check it out for sure. I'd love just seeing what other people are up to. It inspires me. Okay, so harmony lesson here. So for D7, you can play it as like, but for a minor 6 chord, so here's like a normal D7 chord, right? D, F sharp, A, C, right? So what we have to do is go up to the 5, and then we'll make our first minor 6 chord, right? So we can play that as D7. So it would be an F sharp half diminished. You're correct. It's an F sharp half diminished chord, but really this chord, F sharp half diminished, is kind of made up by like real book people. This is F sharp diminished, right? So this is really a minor 6 chord in pure theory. Like, and what I mean by pure theory is they were calling, because we could go like this. Check this out. We could make this right, that could be our 2 for B7, right? But I'm getting ahead of myself. So just think of it as a minor 6 chord, and then the resolution is to, we could say a G6 chord. Right? Do you see the scale I'm making? Right? So that's how we can use it in a scalar form with our right hand, make block chords out of it. I obviously need to practice this more. This is kind of hard for me right now. Oop. And then we'll go like, right? So that's what, or we could resolve it to a D flat chord too, because this is like an A flat 7 sharp 9. We could go like this. We could also say like let me try to find a better resolution. I guess we would have to resolve it to like this. There it is. That sounded good. So to a D flat 6 chord, we could go like this. Right? That sounds cool. That sounded fine too, right? So minor 6 chord, and if you want to do a tritone sub, all you have to do is you go a half step above the dominant chord, D7, and you make a minor 6 chord from E flat. So you have a minor triad, and then it's major 6. Here's a tritone sub, and I could still resolve it to G6. right? Sounds crunchier, sounds further away. And here's the resolution in the bass. Yeah, so really simple way for dominant chords. Remember, just the natural or the normal minor sixth is from the fifth of the dominant chord. You go A, C, E, F sharp. And then if you want to do a tritone stub dominant sixth, which just adds, really all you're doing is adding colored extensions. You go a half step above the dominant chord and you add in E, or you play that minor sixth chord, E flat, G flat, B flat, C, which is really just flat 9, 3, sharp 5, flat 7, right? Then we can resolve that to like D flat major 7 chord, and then we could go D flat major 6 chord. Then if we want to go minor here, we go like, right? So yeah, that's minor 6 chords. And so Rasad, what do you think C minor 7 really is? What chord is this? Let me know what you think. Ooh, okay. This one sounds... No worries. So C minor 7 is really just E flat major 6th. Check it out. Watch this. Because if you just go like this, right? Minor 7th chords are really just major 6th chords. So C minor 7 is major 6th. Here's an F7 chord. And it appears that these drums, I don't even gotta do anything to Vibe 3. I think this sounds great. This is the very natural drums of this. But yeah, hopefully minor 6 chords make sense. Yeah, no worries. I can't really speak another language, so you're light years ahead of me, dude. Vibe 3, 83 BPM. Cool. So Vibe 3's done. Let's go straight on to Vibe 4. We're cruising along today here. We're cruising. Or time just feels like it's cruising, and yeah, maybe it's really not. But yeah, minor 6 chords and major 6 chords. Once you start getting that stuff under your fingers, you'll just see everything as that, and it makes harmony way more simplified. I just discovered this. Arturia released a free plugin. Ooh, what's the plugin? I do not know about this plugin. I will definitely have to check that out. Thank you for the heads up. I had no idea. Rasad, would you mind linking me in IG? That'd be sick. All right, here's Vibe 4. It's free until January 4th. All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go listen to like the pads together. Thanks, Rasad. I really appreciate you doing that. No, I did not design these synths. I spend a lot of time hunting for synths. Like, I actually really like this. I think I favorited these though. This is if you go on like Splice. So this is the soul pad. Yeah. So I have this favorited. I think I have this. So it's DSSTW2 soul pad. And this is I think from the same pack. Yeah, Cyberpad game. So it's from, I think it's called like Soul Trap on Splice. But Cyberpad game, I love these two synths so far. Yeah, Serum and Pearson Platinum are like the two synths I use predominantly all the time. Dude, I gotta make sure I don't got like a piano student right now. So 1 second. For some reason, like, I swore people were like, I'm coming at 2. And I think I missed them last week. So I gotta make sure really quick. All right, never mind. We got an hour. All right, I think this sounds good. I don't know. Yeah, I think this sounds good. So, yeah, let's export these. This is also 83 BPM. This is Vibe 4. Vibe 4 underscore 83 BPM. Cool. Let's go to Vibe 5. So I think we're gonna approach back to more lo-fi land here in a second. Or at least I believe we are. All right, so this is Vibe 5. File, we'll save it as. cool. I'm gonna try to find a hat that'll match this. Let's get in here. I'm just perusing through a ton of trap right now. Ooh, I actually kind of like this more. Let's see, because this is going to be a different sound. All right. When I'm making the loops, no, I don't. That's what I've been doing today, is I've just been mixing stuff, right? So when I'm making stuff, I really don't care about what's going on. And honestly, what I found is I'm trying not to do a lot, right? Like I'm just going in and like barely, like I'll like, let's see if I need to, like this is loud. So I know this is loud. These hats are loud too. I'm just gonna go down and turn the sample down. I'm gonna save this. I think this is Anomaly's like whirly sound. Yeah, I really like this whirly. The highs are killing me. Yeah, so I found, and like, dude, like, I don't know if I am an authority on mixing or anything like that, or production in general, but I will say start with the best possible sound you can, and then basically like try just tuning, or not tuning, try just volume, like fader, panning, and stereo spacing, and just do that for a while. And then obviously you can add effects as time goes on, but really try to get good with mixing just with those elements. So what I'm gonna try to do here, I'm gonna make this synth bigger, making it wider to get out of the whirly's way. And I'm gonna make the whirly more in the middle, so they're not occupying the same space. And I'm gonna make sure that this pad, I'm gonna cut out some of the lows. I probably can turn it up now too. This is just too loud now. Gonna have to turn these kicks up too, but let's just get these drums in here. Oh, that was gonna be really loud. Dude, the other day when I was going, I don't know what happened, but somehow a synth got turned up to legitimately like 30 dBs, and it was so loud I thought I was gonna lose my hearing along with everybody else's. It was bad. It was not a good time. Okay, and that is all we need. Like just randomly turn up volumes. Yeah, it can be a pretty dangerous ball game, especially when you're dealing with your hearing. Yeah. Yeah, I like the sound of this bass. It sounds pretty good. Yeah, dude, it's like that's why like I think even my headphones right now are way too loud. Usually I try to be at like I can't even hear myself talking now. But I usually try to be at like 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock just in case something like that happens too. Like I was just listening to music way too loud. Like that was not healthy for my ears. Okay, cool. I think this sounds good. Yeah, I guess like, how do you mix your bass and your kick? Honestly, let's talk about it. So what I would do is I would go like this. If I went like this. Like, I don't think I have to do anything right there. Personally, I don't think I should do anything. I could say like I'm gonna sidechain it. But I don't think that sounds good. If anything, like, I guess it's the importance of your question would be this. If my kick and my bass are playing the exact same rhythm, then I'm going to have to make decisions based on like the mix to get one to stand out more than the other. Personally, when I'm viewing things, I think that literally just listening and seeing, are they really colliding? Do I need to sidechain the kick over the bass, or like sidechain the kick to the bass? And I don't think so, especially in this idea, because I Oh, dude. Oh, I have to think about something for a second. The bass is rhythmic, right? So it's like oh, my live stream messed up. Hang on a second. Might have been my camera. All right, I think I'm back. Cool. There we go. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so I think if your bass is adding like a rhythm to your drum elements, I don't think you need to do anything. But if it does, if your low end sounds cluttered, then for sure. But I think it's more so like if your kick and your bass are doing the same pattern and they're consistently in the way, then I would maybe think about moving and mixing them accordingly to see which one you like to sound more upfront than the other. Yo, there's a headphone thing. It's oh, what is it called? It's you put it on your master bus and you mix with it, and it gives you like it gives you the centered room mix. Like, so I have monitors, but I'm not using them, right? But this thing replicates the actually, like, you're having like stereo bleed, because right now it's just left and it's just right. It's not actually a cross. This emulates like the cross, and I can't remember what it's called. I was just reading about it though. It made me think about it when I was thinking about mixing. And what I mean by cross, I mean like when you have two monitors, there's sound coming at you. So your left ear can still hear some of what your right ear is hearing, and so on and so forth. But okay, this is Vive 5. Ooh, I do not want to open up that one. Yeah, I don't know why my webcam freezes like that. That's very strange. I guess it just does it sometimes. Ableton's giving me the good old beach ball. All right, here we go. So we did Vive 5. Let's save this as Vive 6. We got 2 more to go. Whoa. Go like that. Bush. Go like this. And we'll ungroup these tracks. I think I'm done with buying these plugins for now, because dollars, it's really expensive. $1. Is reals your currency? Honestly, I had the same problem, dude. I bought so many plugins, and now I'm just using like Ableton stock plugins and barely using anything, dude. So I completely agree with you. Do more with less. Yeah, I think guitar rig is worth it. I use that a lot. But other than that, like on all the other plugins, it's like, dude, like how many compressors do I really need? Like I've spent like a sick amount of money on plugins where I was like, dude, like yeah, guitar rig sounds dope. Okay. Yeah, dude. So yeah, I think if it seems like you're on the right track though with just being mindful of everything. I think I like this. This is also 83 beats per minute. Yeah, these last two I think I actually mixed more because I was trying to get the drum sounds good. So and let's do this last one here. So like I didn't even do anything right there because all those sounds, like I turned yeah, and guitar rig's totally worth it. I use it for bass sounds and stuff like that if I want to make the bass sound. Like I was using the Dirty Studio bass, I think it was earlier. I was using that one a lot. I could actually put it on this one now that I think about it, but let's go to Vibe 7. And that will be the conclusion of batch 3 already. Like, I wonder if I can do that on here. Like, can I go like this? Can I go and put Guitar Rig 6 like this? Can you explain how to use compressors? Compressors? Well, I guess... Hang on one second. Oh, dude. So, at the basic level, let's go see if I can explain it. I should be able to explain this. So, here's the threshold. I will decrease the threshold. Where does it show on? So, anything threshold, I will bring it down and I will raise up everything to the threshold to the same level of sound. Can I put this like up here? I don't know if I can. Can I make this bigger? So it's really hard to see because it's right here, but so right now the threshold is at negative. So if I bring it all the way down, it's going to compress everything down to 0, right? It's going to make it 0. Right now, it's bringing up everything from 0 to negative 42 up to... How should I say it? I'm compressing the sound down to infinite negative dBs, right? There's no sound. I'm smashing it, right? Gain reduction. So compression ultimately is a gain reducer. But what you're doing is you're taking everything above this threshold and making it as loud as everything below the threshold. But what do you have to do then though to get back? See how this is the gain reduction right here. I would say the normal gain reduction is like 3. So I have to get the average loudness back, I have to bring that gain back up in the out knob to make it as loud as it was before. But now all the levels, so like the quieter sounds are raised up to the threshold and the loud sounds are smushed down to the threshold. But when that happens, there is gain reduction that happens. So if I want to, I have to raise the output more to turn that loudness back up. And that's how I would probably explain compression. Why would I use it? So you use compression to, let's say like the quiet part of the sound, you want to be louder. Right? So if I take this compressor off, let's see what happens. And let me just turn on just the bass. To me, I can hear the low saturation more when I compress it because it's raising it up to meet the higher end saturation. Let's mess around with ratios. And here, I have to go like this. And let's go around. Dude, I don't even know if this... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, dude. That wasn't doing anything because of guitar rig. Hang on. They'll hear it now. So let's say I want to compress everything. Well, let's see when it happens. Okay. So now we're compressing the bass signal. Sorry, before there's a compressor in guitar rig, so it's actually like canceling out the compression. See how it's quieter? I would say the average is around like 6.5. So here, I don't know if a compressor is doing anything. Let's slow it down. Ooh, now it is. It's warming up the lows now. Can you feel the difference? It's punchier. So it's bringing up the lows to the high saturations right there when I slow or when I turn the ratio down. If I go like this, let's see if I make it slower. The attack faster, it hits right away. When it's too slow, it just turns it up. We're just turning it up. Yeah, so I can hear that when the ratio is at like 2 right there, right? And honestly, after trying to explain it, it's like, I don't know if I can explain it better than that right now. let's like try to compress the pad. Let's do the same thing. So the pad, it's bringing up the mids. The mids are much more full in the pad when it's compressed. Yeah, so I can feel it to my ears. I sense it like a fuzzy warmness is raised. It's elevated. Ooh, I could actually just compress the lows. Oh, so right there, I just raised up everything below 1700. See how it's louder now? I gotta take that off. Yeah, so I hope that makes sense, Rasad. I would definitely explore compression videos. I think there's like a compressor in 4 minutes. This girl has a series of it. And if you're a sound engineer listening to me butchering the explanation of a compressor, I apologize. I just go based off of what my ears tell me. Cool. So, yeah, I think that's cool too. My ears are probably really tired right now as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go like this. We'll get out of this one. 5/7, also 83 beats per minute. Cool. So that concludes the mixing session of batch 3 for us today. Yeah, had a pretty cool session, I think. Rasad, thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Hopefully, hopefully the compressor question or answer was sufficient. I do need to personally probably study it more to be able to explain it to somebody. Right? Because you do want to compress things at different speeds and whatnot too. But yeah, so it is some stuff is like more difficult to explain, especially when you're starting to explain like average sound and stuff like that, like cuz sound isn't like measurable technically, and there's like RMS, which is like basically like your average sound, right? And it gets super wonky when you're talking about it cuz it's like there's a peak sound and there's your average sound, and then actually compressors operate in different ways too, where they will affect only one of them. And do you use Ableton, Rasad? So check this out, if you go in Ableton and you put on a compressor and you hit peak or expand, it's going to raise everything up to the peak volume. It's going to take the peaks of everything and it's going to raise them up higher than the quieter sound. Whereas compression will take those peaks and bring them to your threshold. So the average sound is the same, right? So right here, I'm taking the peak of the pad and raising it up. But right here, I'm bringing the peaks down to a threshold and I'm raising everything else up to meet those the peaks that got crushed down. But yeah, hope that makes sense. Thanks for joining me again, Rasad. Shout out Hayden was also here on YouTube. That was super cool. Really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Rasad's been here for the past couple sessions. Appreciate that. Shout out Rasad. Shout out Sergey. Sergey's not here today, but he was hanging out a lot last week. Always appreciate everybody coming in and talking with me. It makes this way more fun than just, obviously I love making music, but it's always better to make music with other people. Oh, did my camera get blurry? Or that might just be my eyes. I don't know. But cool. That is the completion of Chop This episode 11. And that concludes batch 3. Batch 3 is done. I will have that up sometime next week. I can't guarantee a time because I don't know how much I'm going to be working next week. I'll probably taking some downtime. But regardless, if you celebrate the holidays, happy holidays. Hope you spend some wonderful time with your family. If you do not have any holidays over the season, have a wonderful weekend. We are now approaching longer days in the year for the northern hemisphere. Unfortunately, for Rasad, his days get shorter now because he's in Brazil, but he just had the longest day of the year. And yeah, you're welcome, Rasad. Appreciate you being here. Glad I could help. I love teaching and sharing ideas with people. So with that, this is TyLuv. Batch 3, we done. Episode 11. Signing off here. It's really hot in Brazil. I bet, dude. I I hope you get to cool off, man. It's probably a steamy summer, I bet, in Brazil. It's kind of warm here too still. I'm in Wisconsin in the USA, so it's usually it starts snowing around now. But thank you, Rasad. Thank you, everybody, if you're checking this out. This is TyLuv. We are signing off with I will turn on the beat that I released last week. This time it is called Flight by yours truly. This is some TyLuv. Deutsch. Bye.